So good evening and welcome over to Universal Orlando Resort. We're over here tonight for a little bit because they decided to close out the park. We were supposed to be here a little bit early. We actually got here kind of early, but I had a little situation in the parking lot. That's something I won't go into detail about. But decided to come on over because we were looking at wait times and it's dead over here. So we thought might as well do what we used to do and close out the theme parks. This is our favorite thing to do all the time. Usually we can get on everything.
It's a 60-minute wait. I checked that when I was sitting in the car, so it's not 45 minutes anymore.
I mean, it's still kind of dead out here, so yeah, kind of gonna be kind of a good time. I'll see how much we can actually get done tonight. So, yep, just gonna start at Islands. Actually, Islands of Adventure closes at 6 p.m. tonight, which is really weird, but like not too big of a deal, honestly, because now it's, like I said, it's about 4:30 now. Park closes at 6, so we have an hour and a half over here, and then an hour at Universal. Yeah, they do. That's one thing also.
Keep it. I heard that they were gonna keep it.
Yeah, that's the new thing, because like it's something that we've all been asking for. So it's kind of a nice little feature now if you're a pass holder. Well, so like I said, the adventure begins. See how much we can get done, because it's one of those things that when we used to do this, we would always run out of time for some things. But I think what we'll do is we can go straight back and just try to go do Hagrid's really quick. Do Hagrid's, work our way back up through like Marvel, and see if we can try to do like some of the Marvel rides. Maybe do like Hulk again.
Hulk was 20 last time I checked. Spider-Man's 10 last time I checked.
Yeah, usually it's part of the day. Spider-Man doesn't have much of a line. I think just when you get later in the day like this, they start closing down sides and using less people to run it just because it is less busy at this time of the day. Alright, first stop will be over here to Hogsmeade. See what, because it looked like the video board on the way in was showing only a 45-minute wait for Hagrid's.
Yeah, usually 45 would be in the tunnel, not outside.
Yeah, I'll also be curious if they're running the pre-show. So again, I probably won't take anything, like my phone or anything on the ride this time because
last time it was an hour, it wasn't running the pre-show.
Yeah, and that's why I'm curious to see if they run the pre-show or not. With only a 45-minute wait. Also, the way the sun is hitting all these clouds looks really cool. Yep, officially 45 minutes. So let's see actually how long it actually takes. So it looks like they started going back towards a true wait because that was probably between 30 to 45 minutes. But still, it's just as fun. We got second row that time, so remember the first few times we did it, we were either in the front row or the very back row. So I think now what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep heading all the way around. We're gonna head over to Marvel and try to do the Hulk really quick if possible and see if we can see anything, because now with all the truck, now we're at the end of the night, they may be starting to do some work on the Jurassic World coaster. We also have the Hogwarts Castle, one of the most photographed. It's usually always also the problem though, is when you come up through Hogsmeade, you come up to the very back section, right in front of the castle. Oh yeah, then that's good view over there. But to the right, got the Hogwarts Castle. You also have Forbidden Journey, which they've changed up a lot about their, like that, how that queue works and everything now. So, but now we're gonna go from Wizarding World, go into Jurassic Park, which again I think they're doing some work right here, so that's why this whole area has been kind of drawn back a little bit, but whatever. Sometimes things have to happen to make it, and this is the best time of the year to do it when there's no one here, so not as many pictures happen. Like if you come down here, so we're literally walking just right past the Discovery Center. If you look straight ahead, you can see Kong all the way over everything. It looks very ominous over Pterodon Flyers and the like Camp Jurassic or something.
This photo really turned out nice.
Yeah, Allie took a really nice picture of the Jurassic Park sign as it came in. But then there's Jurassic Park River Adventure, which is currently undergoing its minor refurbishment that it always has to go through. But also I think they're taking the time as well to do some extra work behind it, maybe to get rid of some of the old queue or reduce part of the queue. But it is one of those things, if you are going to be coming down in the January, February time, expect a lot of things to be down because we will just come, like all these parks have just come out of the very busy season of Christmas and New Year's and everything was running. So now you got rides that you're gonna have rides that are gonna need to be down to get some refurbishment and just make sure everything's good.
It is so good over here.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of a nice thing so I can actually show off that, like you can see, said River Adventure Engine has ordered that the carnivore paddock be reinforced for your continued enjoyment. As part of the ongoing evolution of our facility, all Jurassic Park River tours have been suspended for the day and the foreseeable future for now while they do some work. I like that theming on that. It looks really cool. And if you kind of walk up this way, so you have Jurassic Outfitters there, you have the building, you kind of see this little scaffolding. It looks like there's some painting, so they're making everything look nice and shiny again, because with water rides, things tend to wear out just a little bit faster. So you have Skull Island, Reign of Kong, with not very many people in front of it. It's kind of a nice thing is when you come out this late in the day, you kind of have to pick and choose what you can do. But I think right now this is only posting a 10-minute wait. Yep, 10 minutes. Which means for this thing, it's more than likely just a straight-on walk-on to the attraction, which always a nice thing as well. But like the way the clouds are and everything behind it makes it look really, really cool.
The clouds look like cotton candy. It's certain night, and then the sky is like a baby blue.
Yeah. Because like you see how, there's feet, like how it looks. Yeah, it's really nice. Get one of the tear-down flyer cards to go by right there. Look really cool. But yeah, just kind of working our way back up to Marvel. I always find it funny that they have like little games throughout. Like just such a theme park thing. Like even Disney does have like a theme, like a game area over in Dinosaur, over at the Dinorama area. They have little games and you can win little stuffed animals and stuff. So I always find it funny that it's always kind of one of those little staples in some theme parks that you have to have like games for people to win stuff. Because over in Universal Studios they have the Simpsons area, which is all video, like was all like has a lot of games, like right in front of the Simpsons ride. So we're just kind of working our way down into Marvel right here. Let's go over and see what the Hulk does look like. Maybe try to do the Hulk because haven't done that in a while.
Are you about to say Hagrid?
I almost said Hagrid, yes. Well, that's a really good shot of the Hulk. Another one of those B&M coasters, but this is a more crazy and themed one. They also redid the entire thing, like they completely dismantled it and then kind of rebuilt it from the ground up to give it a new track so it was a lot smoother because they put brand new trains on and everything. That's still insane. That like crazy. Yeah. It's crazy that you launch up and then you twist. It's just ridiculous. Like we came over here really to do one thing, and that's ride Hagrid's. Didn't even look at Jurassic World, see what it's looking like over there. Eh, it's fine. We only have a little bit of time. That's the one thing, that's the only downside I find to doing the later like hours like this, where we like to quote unquote close the park down, is you have less time to do things. And if you miss one thing, you more likely have to just keep going. You can't go back to it. So that's the only downside to doing this. But I mean, like, if you are staying here and you have like a multi-day pass and you're a pass holder or something and you don't mind doing this, it's like the best time to come out. It's like around the 3 o'clock time. Alright, now we're gonna head back over to Universal Studios to finish out the evening over there. Try to get a few things done. I think what we'll do is we'll go over and try to do Rip Ride Rockit right away because I think it's only posting a 5-minute wait. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. I know we said we didn't do Hulk in a while, but it was kind of that decision of do we do Rip Ride or do we do Hulk? And we're like, well, let's do Rip Ride.
Yeah, we haven't been to the other side yet.
Yeah. And plus we waited for the big ride over here, so like...
And it's slow season, so we can get on rides quicker.
Yeah.
When it's 20 minutes or less.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I even looked at one point, middle of the day today, Minions was only posting a 5-minute wait.
All day it's been posting 5 minutes, yeah.
I think Minions isn't as like exciting as people used to think because it no longer does the 3D effect. But then like Men in Black only has like a 5-minute wait.
It's so cool without the 3D effect.
Oh, it's more enjoyable. Like, I hate to say it, but like sometimes the 3D like screen effect can kind of make me a little nauseous. We just got about a little over an hour in Universal to do some things, hopefully get a few things done. But I like the fact, so as you walk in, they have this new like photo op opportunity. Yeah, it is. Like, that's pretty cool actually. Giant director thing that they use to show what scene, what day it was done, and all that stuff. You can see it's huge compared to Alley. But yeah, as you come into Despicable Me, it's only posting a 5-minute wait. I still am stunned that this does not carry a longer wait anymore. I don't know, like, so maybe it's just because they got rid of the 3D part, or like because...
Yeah, look at the park right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like no one here. So like, you may get a couple rides that may be a little longer in wait times, but nothing like too crazy bad. Because you got a lot of people starting to leave. I think the parade just went through too.
We got to about 20 minutes.
It's not bad. They have the little soccer field set up again. I think this is for the Florida Cup thing, so it's like a smaller edition of soccer. So they use like, well, it's a Florida Cup, but it's like a smaller edition. Last year they had stuff up around it, so I don't know. May have to look that up, see what's going on. So, but back over here to Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit. So I haven't done this in a long time. This is a very rough attraction. It's cool, but really rough. And they also still haven't put the little cover back over it, so I'm really surprised they still haven't done that either. Jeez. Well, I don't know if it's I think they're having a glitch with their app because their app's not catching up as quick. Well, you want to see if it goes down? Like, we can make this the last thing we do. Because, so it says 25-minute wait. Like, the app's at 5, everything's at 5. That's the reason why we came over here, because it's only 5. And I know they always say, oh, don't always trust the app, but like, if you're gonna put an app with wait times, try to keep it up as, like, keep it consistent, just so that people aren't coming over here like we are, and only post 5 minutes, and then everyone shows up, and now it's 25. So you probably should put it on, because we checked that right on the app as soon as we came in. So it's the only thing I ever say, it's like, just make sure the app is up to date. That's all we need to know. So if you come up to this area, so the stage that was here, I don't think I'm commenting on what it was, but so the stage right here, right across the way from Mel's drive-in, is for Rock the Universe. It's like the usual thing they have usually at the end of January. It's like a Christian rock concert thing that they offer here. It's like 2 days usually. So. Oh,
they're doing that tonight.
Oh yeah.
Summer
cinematic celebration. The only bad part is the normal entrance is where this all is. So one of the cool things that they do is that they have the animal actors on location, and after the very last show, what they will do sometimes is they will bring the animals out and do meet and greets. You have some questions about it. So, let me put it this way, me and Allie are very obsessed with corgis. We both really want to get a corgi at some point. Probably more likely to try to adopt one and see if there is one to be adopted. But we actually got a really cool picture, one with Allie and one with myself, so I'll put those up here now. And so, they're really cool, like they, you know, like the corgi wants to climb in your lap, take pictures, and then I really wanted to meet, they had a parrot or a macaw, like the big red one, so I'll put a picture of the one I got with it right here. So, really cool kind of thing. If you're here late, that's one of the cool things they will do at the end of the night. I'd like the, so you know what I just now noticed looking at it? It's an M.
Huh?
That's the like store entrance here for the MIB gear shop.
Oh, it is an M.
I know. You know, the random things you see from time to time. I think we kind of messed ourselves up a little bit by stopping and seeing the animals. Because I think what's happening now is you're starting to get the rides, you're starting to get ready to start closing. But Men in Black's only saying 10 minutes, so you want to do Men in Black or? See, that's the problem we have when we come to theme parks. We're so accustomed to short waits that when a wait like this, when we see longer than 10, we always get very questionable about it. Oh yeah, that's the end of the lines going in right now. So
Yeah, if you want to do it.
we'll do it. Put y'all away. Well, I don't know if it's just us or what, because I only did 233,000. Allie did 163,000. I don't know, it's just like it's been a while, but like we were hitting things and they weren't like.
No, I got 65,000 and then I hit the bonus.
Yeah. But like we were hitting things and like it wasn't giving us the score, so I was like, I don't know if it's like you got to hit it right dead on, or we're just out of practice. Which I honestly think it's just we're out of practice. Because there'd be times like once a week we were coming to Universal at one point, and we always rode Men in Black. So, but yeah, if you're curious, they're doing the cinematic celebration right now. So a lot of people are probably gonna be over there doing that. So I wonder if we can get over and do Rip Ride Rocket before it lets out.
The other way. It'd probably be quicker to go the other way.
It's kind of, it's like six one way, half a dozen other. This park's kind of designed weird. I do love walking through the London area at night because everything just looks so cool at night. Like the fountain looks really nice. Then you have the night bus. There's the area into Diagon Alley. So it's really kind of weird like how it's not very busy through here, but I think it's because of the cinematic celebrations going on. Well, so we're literally walking over in this area right at the very end of some fireworks. I think the cinematic celebration started at 6:30. So yeah, like Alice.
Maybe because the park closed at 7 and then someone. Yeah.
Also, all these carts are here, and I think there's a buyout event this evening. So we can see how dark it is up there. What they're gonna make us do is when we get up closer, they're gonna make us go up. Oop, fireworks. Go off to the right, around like through the New York section. So this is the Trolls section with Justin Timberlake. So this is pretty cool. We're like walking right at that section. Jesus.
Man, I'm hungry.
I love the show. I love this show. This is a really cool show. Oh, wow, during Cinematic Celebration, they turned every light off throughout the New York section. Wow, it's dark over here. Normally there's a little bit of lighting going on, but because they have the Cinematic Celebration, they don't want anything interfering with the lights and everything. So there's about to be something here in a second that's gonna scare the crap out of me, ain't it? Well, the app is still saying only 5 minutes. And now every time you come up here it says 25 minutes. Like, I don't know, like, I wish they would just update the app. So the flight spec's saying 35 minutes. I'm 99% sure they're just upping the wait time because of it being close to closing. So we're gonna go ahead and do it and see actually if it really is 35 minutes. I have a hard time believing it actually is. So, but unfortunately this is one of those rides they do metal detector so you can't take anything on. God, that ride is rough. I don't know if it's just because of it being older or we were in that back, because we were in the very last row. That hurts. There's always like that one, so I've always got a couple complaints with it, is that they really need to update the song list, but then like, it's just so rough. So I don't know if that's something they need to work on as well, but it's fun, but ow, that hurt. So with the fact the park now has closed, we are gonna call it an evening. What started out as kind of a rough thing that we had issues with in the parking lot, ended up being not really that bad of a night. It was very warm, it's very humid. However, next week's supposed to be very cold. So if you come in January, February, just keep an eye on that weather because it can change constantly. So, but overall, just a really good night. We got to go and ride Hagrid's again. I think at that evening time, right when the sun's starting to set, I think it's the best time to ride Hagrid's because it looks really good. But yeah, it was just a really good day. And then we also came over, did Men in Black, did Rip Ride Rockit, kind of walked around a little bit. Saw a little bit Cinematic Celebration going on, but overall just a really fun night. So with all that being said, as we do head out from a very fun night here at Universal Resort, we'll see y'all next time.